You can't beat that. Now this is the Roland JC-120 with its famous chorus built in. Now what happens here is that the chorus affects only one of the speakers. One is left dry and the other is affected, which is why I've got two mics in front of this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a few things and you can hear how this works. Let's have a look. Now the chorus is on, I've just left it on, but I'm going to play a few things and you'll hear one mic and then the other, and then both in mono and then in stereo. So let's listen to this mic first. Now the other one. Now both together in mono. And then together in stereo. Now it does help, I've got an ambient pair behind here, which are about 6 foot from the amp. An ambient pair of microphones in stereo in an XY pattern, which means that you can get the room as well as the amplifier. Don't forget, it's a box. The speakers, sure, are part of the amplifier, but the box helps convey that stereo chorus as well. So with the ambient mics, we've got this. That's a pretty good sound if you ask me, and actually it sounds great with lots of other instruments. Now the mics here are set to a cardioid pickup pattern. If you use a hyper-cardioid pickup pattern, actually it's not quite as pronounced as an effect. So if I just do that, if I just switch them to hyper-cardioid, so with hyper-cardioid they are not quite sort of pronounced, because actually the sort of the width of the amp that we're trying to capture, and the speaker as well. Don't forget that in the middle of a speaker, that's where you get all your harmonics. Towards the edge of the speaker is where you get your fundamental frequencies, the actual note itself. And if you put the mics in different places, you get different sounds. So it won't work quite so well with hyper-cardioid in existence. Now if we switch this now to omni, so it just makes a difference to the stereo width that you want. And of course when you're playing back you can pan them, you can do anything you like, but if you turn up with one of these to a gig, an engineer that knows what they're doing will think, two microphones, because you're bound to use the chorus in this thing. That's what it's for. It's a great sounding amplifier, and with two nice mics in front of it, you're good to go.